So I was afraid of just about everything. I was afraid of heights. Certainly I was afraid of flying. I was even afraid of getting in an elevator.
Cecilia Aragon overcame several phobias to become a solo pilot in the mid-'80s. And in the span of 6 years, the first Latina on the U.S. Aerobatic Team.
I was the last person that anybody would have predicted that I would learn to fly a small airplane.
Once a shy girl who excelled in math, Cecilia was raised in the Midwest by a Filipino mother and Chilean father, and went on to navigate the sky with high speed and precision. As a young girl, she says that she was bullied and that teachers dismissed her.
It made me think that maybe there was something wrong with me.
Self-doubt and fear of failure continued into her 20s, but a turning point came in 1985, 1 week into her job as a Silicon Valley software developer.
I was saying no to everything new, and I was just doing kind of the minimum I could to get by. And my friend, Carlos, one day, he said, "How would you like to go for a ride in a small plane?" I decided that it was time to face my fears, just this once. We took off, and it was so beautiful.
The moment convinced her to take lessons.
Before I learned to fly, I was often depressed and sad, but as soon as the wheels left the ground, I felt something inside me lift.
Soon after, she set her sights on aerobatics, but she had to overcome another challenge.
I'm only 5'2" and 100 pounds. My feet didn't reach the rudder pedals. So I had a set of special shoes made, kind of like platform shoes.
Cecilia has more than 60 contests under her belt. She even won a team bronze medal at the World Championships in 1994 before retiring from the sport.
Each day, I would make myself do something that was just a little scary. You know, the first day I didn't say, "Oh, I'm going to go fly loops and rolls." No, the first day I just said, "I'm going to drive to the airport without throwing up."
Strategies she used in the air helped this computer scientist chase dreams in another field where Latina women are also underrepresented. Cecilia earned her PhD in 2004. Then in 2009, her work was honored with the Presidential Early Career Award for scientists and engineers.
I pointed my airplane straight at the ground at 250 miles an hour. If I can do that, I can apply for a job as a professor. So I did, and now I am a full professor at the University of Washington. It's the job I was born to do.
I'm going to be talking about what I call human-centered data science.
I believe really strongly that flying is what gave me freedom in life. I haven't stopped being afraid. But what I do know now is that whenever I am afraid, I turn to my inner strengths and I tell myself I can do this.
Incredible advice. She's an amazing person. And Cecilia has also left her mark on computer science. She says when people access a database, chances are they're using software that she wrote. And with all of her accomplishments in male-dominated fields, she's also living out her dream of following in her father's footsteps. He, too, was a professor. If you're interested in hearing more of her story, the book, again, is called Flying Free.
That's so good. We may not jump out of a plane or fly a plane, but we can push ourselves.
And there are things you're scared to do.
Right.
And you just have to find it inside you to get through it. Take that first step.
Yeah, it was very good.